Hello, friends and fellow Disney fans. Welcome back to the Jamie Thomas Show. And today we are doing a review and overview of Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're talking about the restaurants, the amenities, the rooms, the pool, everything you need to know. So stick around. So like we just said, we're going to be talking all about Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort in 2021, a fresh overview and review of this resort. But before we get into any of that, we wanted to let you know a little more about our channel. Our channel is dedicated to helping you have the most magical Disney vacation possible, help you with tips, tricks, overviews, reviews, everything you need to know about Disney, Disney World, Disneyland, and we bring content like this to you every single week. So if that seems like something that would help you out, take a moment, like this video, subscribe, leave a comment just so you can get these videos sent right to you.
That's right. And I'm a travel agent specializing in Disney vacations. So if you are interested in having me help plan your next trip, all of my information is in the description below. And my planning services are completely free when you book your vacation through me.
So let's get into the resort.
Ooh, Caribbean Beach is one of our favorites.
When it comes to the moderate level resorts at Disney World, this might actually be my favorite. It's right among my favorites for sure. There's only one significant downside, which we're going to talk about later in the video, but overall, when I look at this one, there are certain aspects of it that are actually comparable to deluxe resorts, and we're going to talk about all of these different things, but it's great.
Yeah, so if you don't know, Disney has 3 levels of resorts, essentially. They have value, moderate, and deluxe. So Caribbean Beach is a moderate, and it's kind of in between, you know, so you're getting a little bit more upgraded amenities than a value resort, but you're not paying quite as much as a deluxe resort. So it's a good choice for a lot of people. I would say it's one of the most popular resorts that I sell.
As you can tell by the name, it is themed after the Caribbean beach. It's wonderfully themed, and right down to the pool, you almost have a little bit of a Pirates of the Caribbean theming that is evident throughout the resort as well.
So Caribbean Beach is huge. It is 200 acres surrounding a 45-acre lake area. So, you know, it is quite big. To get from one end of the resort to the other, you're probably going to be looking at a 20 to 25 minute kind of hike. Right?
I mean, it depends how fast of a walker. I think you could do it in 15, but it's a big resort.
I don't know, from the one end to the whole other end.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's quite big.
As we'll be talking about, there is transportation around the resort, ways to get from place A to place B. But this is probably, to me, the only significant drawback to this resort. It is a bigger resort that takes time getting across.
Yeah. So let's talk about the buildings and the rooms. So there is 5 2-story buildings, and they are each themed around the Caribbean. So you have Martinique, Barbados, Trinidad, Jamaica, and Aruba. So they're each their own different colors and, you know, different sections kind of thing. All the rooms at Caribbean Beach are 314 square feet. Most rooms feature 2 queen-size beds, and then there's also ones with 5th sleepers, which are kind of like a single pull down. So let's talk kind of like about room categories, because not all of them do have queens too. So this is really important to break down. So first of all, there is the standard view room. Those are going to be in the Aruba, Jamaica section. Then you have the standard view 5th sleeper, which you can actually book. So if you want somebody who wants maybe their own bed, then, you know, and you're only a family of 4, let's say, you can actually book that category just so you have an extra little bed. Now note with the 5th sleeper, it probably is best for somebody who's about 12 or younger. A teen might find it big. Yeah, it's not really like a full size single bed. Like an adult will not want to sleep on it. The next category you have is a water pool view. That is going to be a room facing either the pools or the little lake there. Next category you can book is a king size bed. So if you want to guarantee get a king and you don't want those 2 queens, you can actually book this category. Now note that with this category, it can be located kind of anywhere around the resort. Next room category you can book is preferred or even preferred room 5th sleeper. These rooms are going to be located in Martinique and Barbados, and so that's going to be right near the main pool and the lobby and most of the dining.
Yeah.
The last category that you can book is either standard view or water view pirate room. So these rooms are themed around Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, the big downside about these rooms is that they have double beds. The reason why they do is their bed frames are actually like a pirate ship. You have...
which is cool.
It's super cool.
But they're not huge.
You have a double bed.
Yeah.
So not a lot of people like these rooms as much, and I would say that they haven't been refreshed yet with the carpet. It still has the carpet and stuff. So I would say not a lot of people tend to book this unless you have a diehard pirate fan. So let's talk about location. Because Caribbean Beach is so large, there's no possible way to be in a room that is going to be near everything, really. So we're going to show you a map, and as you can see, Riviera is on the one side. You have the Skyliner right at Riviera.
So that's a good spot to be.
Yeah, it is. And then on the other side of Caribbean Beach, then you have their Skyliner. And so you can kind of be in between both of those, essentially. Now, on the other side of the resort, there's the preferred rooms, which some people say can be kind of far away from the Skyliners. Caribbean Beach is such a big resort, so no matter what room placement you get, it's going to be really hard to be by everything. So it just kind of depends on what your family really values and what you want to be near. So now, if you are in Trinidad, that is going to be all of the pirate rooms. So you're not going to be anywhere else in the resort. That is where the pirate rooms are located, and that is going to be kind of near the Caribbean Beach Skyliner on the one side. Now, preferred rooms, you're going to be right near dining, lobby, pool area. And then the Skyliner is kind of on the other side of the resort, but you can actually take the little island cutaway area and go right to there.
Which actually, and just we'll be showing you on the map, the kind of quick route across the lake with the little island in the middle where you've got a little playground. It really does make that jaunt not very long.
Yeah, or you could also take the walkway right to Riviera too. So you have some options, but yeah, it's not the closest room to the Skyliner. So some people are like, oh, why is it preferred? Well, it's preferred because you're right next to the pool, dining.
All the amenities.
So standard rooms are going to be on the other side of the resort. And like we said, it's a huge resort, so you never know kind of what location you're gonna get, really, but you can add room requests. So our personal preference, if we are in a standard room, is to be in building 51 or 45, and that is going to be in the Jamaica Aruba section. The reason why we like that is it's kind of central, close to the Skyliner, so you're not looking at a huge walk to the Skyliners, but it's also right near that island walkway, so you can quickly get over to the food and to the pool.
So this really comes down to kind of what are you wanting to accomplish in your trip and how long are you staying. If you're doing a 4-day trip, maybe you want to stay in the standard rooms, but if you're doing a longer 7-day trip, you probably want to stay in the preferred.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
It is.
I really don't think you could go wrong with it.
No, either
spot.
And the resort is so awesome that you will make it work.
Yeah. So Brad, let's talk about the pools now.
The best part of the resort.
Caribbean Beach has 6 pools, so 5 quiet pools and the main event, the big pool, which is awesome.
This pool to me, and I know some people, there'll be arguments about which moderate resort has the best pool. This really is my favorite pool of all of them. It's the one that feels the most like a deluxe. It is, again, themed after not only the Caribbean, but Pirates of the Caribbean. You've got a slide that goes kind of through like a fort. You've actually got multiple slides.
Yeah, there's 2 forts. Slides.
And then there is a full pirate ship splash pad for the kids. And the pool's huge. It's got a beautiful hot tub. I love this pool.
And there's cannons. It's just so well themed and really beautiful.
It's awesome.
Right next to the pool, there is a walkway to the little island, and that kind of gets you over to those standard rooms on the other side of the resort. And on the island, it's actually called Barefoot Bay, and that's where they do campfires with s'mores.
Movies at night.
And a
playground.
And the playground, which is really fun. So note some of those things might not be happening due to COVID, so you'll just have to check to see if those events are happening. Transportation, Caribbean Beach has stepped up their game.
Man, have they ever.
Yeah, the Caribbean Beach I've always loved because of the pool, but being, it was so big, it was such a big negative to kind of do that resort. But now that they have the Skyliner, it probably makes it the best moderate, right? Yeah. So the Skyliner is basically like a
gondola system to get to Epcot and Hollywood Studios.
And then if you are far away from anything, like we said, there is the internal bus system. So they actually just go around the resort all day. So if you are far from the pool and you're going to the pool, and if you need to get food, you can just shuttle yourself around. So let's talk about dining options. There is the new Sebastian's Bistro, and that is a full service restaurant. Right now it is closed due to COVID, but we expect it to open up again. And it has food that's Caribbean flavor. And then there's Centertown Market. This is quick service, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's the same large building as the check-in area. Then you have Banana Cabana Pool Bar. So that's where you go and get your drinks, and they also have a limited menu. Then you also have Spyglass Grill, which is over in the Trinidad section, so over near those pirate rooms, and that's quick service food too. And I've actually heard really good things about there. I haven't ate there yet, but that they have some good options. And another thing to note too is because Caribbean Beach is so big, Disney actually has in multiple buildings throughout the resort rapid fill Coke kind of freestyle stations. So you can take your resort mug and go fill it up, which is so nice that you don't have to walk all the way to the lobby. There's usually a building pretty close nearby. So that's really it, a quick overview of Caribbean Beach. It's one of our favorite resorts, and it's a perfect option for families, especially families like ours that are a family of 5. And so you need an option that,
can house that.
Yeah, a lot of resorts just slate 4 people and have the 2 queens. So this is a really good option for larger families.
Good option for larger families, has an appropriate amount of amenities that make actually spending a day or 2 at your resort worth it. And it's just beautifully themed.
So if you have stayed at Caribbean Beach, make sure to leave a comment below. Let us know what your favorite amenity at that resort was.
And take a moment, again, if you haven't yet, to like, subscribe to this video. We bring content that is to help you have the most magical vacation possible every single week.
And if you are interested in booking a Disney vacation with me, I am a travel agent specializing in Disney vacations. So I can help you get the most out of your next trip. I send you tips, tricks, and kind of guide you through all the steps. And the best part about it is it's completely free to book with me. Disney pays me some commission for the sale, so I use that in lieu of planning fees. And also I even monitor for promotions. So I try to save you the most money on your next vacation. So if you want to work with me, you can find my contact information in the description all below. My email is jamie@clickthemouse.ca, or you can contact me through the website www.clickthemouse.ca/Jamie. Make sure to put on the quote form that you are looking to work with me. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.